here we are for another Logic Session breakdown. I hope you are well. Today we are going to stop trying to be clever. There's no cleverness in this video, none whatsoever. We're going to stop trying to be clever and we're going to analyze the moment. We're going to analyze the moment, except we're not going to analyze the moment, we're going to enjoy the moment. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to analyze the moment and see what's going on in this song, and maybe you can pick up a few tricks up your sleeve, you know? A few handy tricks and tips on how to produce a song like this. So the guitar's going down, okay? The guitar's going down, and we're going to launch straight into this. Let's go! Boom. Right, what is going on here? We're not messing around here. We're going straight into the production, and then I'll get into what the song's about. So, if you didn't know, rain is very nice for making breadth in a song. It's calm, it's serene, but also you need a bit of traffic. Yeah? Because if you're enjoying the moment, then, you know, the moment might hit you at a time that you're just like out on the street, an ordinary day perhaps. But to make things sort of in your peripheral vision, you need some like moon recordings, because you're going about your daily life and you're analyzing every single moment, and like it's like a mission, like a moon mission. Why? We don't know. It's just called being human, I guess. But in comes the beat. Now this took ages to get right, and when I mean ages, I mean ages, because this whole thing was done with these kind of drums. Yeah, it was done with these kind of drums. Which, I mean, you can't see me play it now and there, but it is kind of difficult. So I just decided to just make sure that the swing was there, the kind of... You know what I mean? I don't know, kind of like very swingy, sort of D'Angelo sort of... But not even D'Angelo, there's a song by Sting called, well, it's called Epilogue, but it's actually called You Still Know Nothing About Me. And it starts like that. Check my records, check my facts. This is muted, so it won't let me do it. Yeah, it's like check my records, check my facts. Yeah, it's the last track on Ten Summoner's Tale, and yeah, the beat is very much very much based off that. So I guess subconsciously that's what I was thinking. Of course you need the bass though. Again, all MIDI bass. If you heard this bass here, it sounds like shit. This one doesn't sound too great, but it does the job a lot better than that bass there, because that bass sounds like a cat being thrown around a laundry room. Then we have the very essential flavour of the piano, which is like this. Very essential, as I'm sure you would agree. Now this song is in like E minor, yeah, or G major. And what you can do with G major is you can add D on top of it. So there's G, that's a G, and I'm gonna add it. D chord on the top because that's the fifth above it. And Joni Mitchell does that all the time. She's really good at that. And Steely Dan. What's that song? Sorry, there's a bit of a delay on this. Yeah, turn the lower down. I'll edit it in. I'll edit it in. I'll edit it in. So it goes like that. And then it goes A. So the whole chord progression is just E minor, G, E minor, A sus. That's the whole song. Right there. The whole song. So also here it sounds like it's saying, it sounds like the guy on Apollo 7 or whatever this moon mission was, or this space mission was, sounds like he's putting in a like a food order at a fast food restaurant. It sounds like he's saying 3 cheese mayonnaise. 3 cheese mayonnaise. I thought that was quite cool. Anyway, this arsehole's gonna start singing.
Heaven knows when I got myself into this mess. Heaven knows when I thought you were beautiful in your dress.
Heaven knows. Yeah, heaven knows. Heaven knows. Heaven knows how I got myself into this mess. What's the mess, you may ask? Well, it's living in the past or living in the future. But you can't live in the past or the future because the past has already been and the future doesn't exist yet. So you can only ever live in the present, and if your present sucks, then your life sucks. So, you know, find a way to make the present good. But I think I found a way out, and it goes like,
Stop trying to be clever and enjoy the moment.
Let's reveal some layers here. We've got guitar. We've got some Rhodes.
Stop trying to be clever.
We'll get to that in a minute. We've got the drums, obviously. Actually, that's kind of it. So you could just vibe out to this. This could be going on all the time. This is kind of a good soloing. It's like a jam focus. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there we have it, folks. The jam is complete. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Ah! Get back on your thing and don't start twisting my wires, please. Yes. So yeah, then we got the vocals.
Stop trying to be clever and enjoy the moment.
I made a kind of an error on this song. I wish I would have sung it up here. Yeah, I really wish I would have sung it up there because when I sing this live, it's really fucking low. It's really low. There's my EQ. It's actually kind of basic for me. There's my compression. There's an exciter, and there is the dirty business of pitch correction because it just sounds better, guys. Come off your auto-tune high horse fucking rants.
Hope it lasts all day.
I hope it lasts all day and the next day and the months after. One day I'll remember all the pain I caused myself. That's kind of self-explanatory, right? Yeah? All the pain So yeah, I hope that living in the present lasts all day. It's not quite that simple, as we know. But, you know, it's something you just have to live with. I'm going to reveal the second chorus because there's something kind of cool about this second chorus.
Stop trying to be clever.
Not much has changed about this second chorus. But as you can see, it says here, Adam? Who's Adam? Who in God's name is Adam? And why have I never heard of Adam before? Well, Adam is, number one of my best friends. Number two, an outstanding musician. Number three is actually my flatmate, but he's not in right now, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd drag him by the ear and bring him here. And also, Adam is in a band. He's in a band called King Liar. And... Oh! Oh, well, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? It's almost like I planned that. Yeah, this is their band, King Liar. Isn't that cool? He provided some backing vocals for this song back in 2023. And these are it.
Stop trying to be clever and enjoy the moment.
So the good thing about his voice is it's a little bit more rounded than mine. Mine's a bit more like It lives up here nasally, whereas Adam's voice exists around the back of the mouth. Okay? That sounds very homoerotic. But nonetheless, he provides a very nice texture change. He's just there in the background, like he's very understated.
Be clever, no, try to be clever. Enjoy the moment.
And these, I think, are...
Stop trying to be clever and enjoy the moment.
Yeah, those were... I think I just kept the harmonies because I thought the harmonies were pretty cool. He also showed me about ozone imaging, which is a plugin I've not installed for this video. But you know what? We'll live. Here we've got some vocally twiddly bits.
Stop trying to be clever and enjoy the moment. Stop trying to be clever.
Obviously, you need the octave to sort of do that. And also, we've got this patch called Spacey Roads Jazzy Summit. But actually all of the buses are disabled, so I'm gonna enable them, plus Chroma Verb. So yeah, that is a patch that I made myself. Yeah. So once we do this, we get into what a lot of people's favourite part of the song was when I heard some feedback on some of the live shows that I did. This bit.
At first,
Hold your horses there, Roberto. Here we've got some smooth and gentle. Let's build up the layers, shall we? Gotta have it. There's the rain, once again. I don't know what this is. Wait, what on earth is this? I actually don't know. What is this? Okay, that never made it in. That never made it in, obviously. We're going to look at this. We never use the organ, folks. We never use the organ. Are you ready for the magic touch? That you need it. We've also got some added guitar here just to I'm pretty sure there's some up there as well. So yeah, that's just building up the layers. Building up the layers. Yeah, you get me. We're going to get to the third verse now.
First, summer was the only candidate.
Oh yeah.
Then the autumn, it proved me wrong.
Really? How the hell did it prove you wrong?
Endless possibility.
You didn't answer my question. How the hell?
She's right here.
Excuse me. You didn't answer my question.
Yeah.
He's never going to answer the question. But the autumn proved me wrong, because I thought summer was the only candidate. I thought I would only have the summer to live in this glorious world of only focusing on the present moment. But the autumn proved me wrong. It lasted, so it is now my life philosophy. Endless possibility. She? Who's she? That's for you to make your mind up of. Maybe it's a metaphor. Maybe it's a literal girl. But nonetheless, she is here next to me, aren't you? Oh wait, she's not. I'm alone. So here we are. I mean, we've got some space dust here. And if you don't know anything about synths, then I'm going to show you the glorious world of alchemy. What you're hearing there is something called glide. So inside a synth, let me show you a synth. Synth 101 with Robbie Francis. So here's a synth. I'm going to turn on low latency mode so I can... And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go on controls and I'm going to switch it to mono so I can show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so mono essentially means one note at once. Okay, and I'm just going to make that a less obnoxious synth sound. Here is glide. Okay, I'm going to make it super big. Glide is this button here. So I'm going to switch on glide and listen to the difference. Let's just do octaves just to emphasize the difference. Glide on. Glide off. Can you hear a subtle difference? Maybe if I turn up the milliseconds of glide, you'll hear... Oh, okay. Now it's getting... And the fun thing is when you turn it all the way up to 5,000 milliseconds, which I believe is 5 whole seconds. It's like you have no control. It's like, where is the synth gone? And if we turn it all the way down. So there you go. But what's cool about glide is you can turn it sort of mildly up and then switch it back to polyphony, which is lots of notes. Here we are. So we've done a C chord, and I'm going to go and play a G chord over the top of it. Sounds kind of cool, right? Yeah? So you can create these like cool chord textures with glide. So what if I do like a... Yeah? And then I can resolve that doing this. got a bit distracted there. But you see the point of glide. It makes things just infinitely better. Except if you don't want glide, which makes them just normal. You get me? So, this synth has a bit of glide on it. And it adds just like this kind of, this waking up kind of feeling to the song. It's only in the background though. It's only in the background. Again, we've got the rain. We've got these. We've got that theme coming back. And what's this? Another idea. That's just a pad. Another idea to go on top of this extraordinarily simple song, which is, and I don't want to waste my time, which is here.
And I don't want to waste my time.
No, I don't want to waste my time by living in the past or the future. That is something I really don't want to do. I haven't mentioned the percussion as well. So if we just go over the beat, we can add tambourines. We can add congas. And these congas are EQ'd in such a way that it only includes like the juicy bit of the conga. So it's like, because you don't want the kind of like the bassy bit because it's going to get in the way of the bass. You see? I said a 1, 1, 2, a 1, 2. I'm gonna very speed. Now it's a sample from the early 90s. Hang on, I want to try something. I actually want to try something. Hold on. You ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a jam for all of the fellas trying to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down because you're overzealous, playing hard to get that the females get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to the party. Girls that's scantily clad and showing body. The chick walks by you and you wish you could sex her. You turn it down watching like a Poindexter. Next day's function, high class luncheon. Bird is suited, the whole go munching. So it goes on when you start to dance. Then you ate so much you nearly split your pants. A girl was walking, guy starts gawking. Sits down next to you and start talking. Says he wants to dance cause she likes to groove. So come on, that's so bust a move. Cool. I'm gonna make it even faster now. Yeah. This is the challenge, okay? You're on a mission and you're wishing someone could cure your lonely condition. Looking for a love in all the wrong places. No fine girls, just ugly faces. But from frustration, first inclination is to become a monk and leave the situation. Every nocturnal is a light of hope, and you don't hang yourself from a celibate rope. New movie showing, no, you're going. Yeah. That's on the internet now. Let's go back to my song, shall we? I don't wanna waste my time. I don't wanna waste my time. I don't wanna waste my time. I don't wanna waste, yeah. Okay. And you know what? That is kind of all the song has to offer, except for one more delightful performance from Adam. Do you want to hear it?
Be clever and enjoy the moment. Stop trying to be clever.
I wish he was here so I could give him a great big hug. Oh well. So that is pretty much everything to do with the song. And by the way, if you're wondering how to do a fade out, this is how you do it. So you've got a stereo out track at the bottom, but you're probably thinking, how do you get your stereo 8 track? Well, I'm gonna fucking tell you, dick. Here you've got read. Can you see that? Read. Yeah. So if you click read, you actually have a number of different options, and one of them is latch, which is latch basically remembers all the parameters that you've changed. Touch is I don't know what touch is, but write is where you want it. So you click on write, and right it tells you warning, but you can tell it to shove off. Basically, if you press write, it will make a stereo out track for you, and then basically just don't touch anything and go back to read, and it will give you the stereo out track. And what you can do is you can mess with the whole thing in automation. So you can do a gradual fade out like that. But that's not all you can do. You can just add tons of weird modulation effects to the entire track, like this. Might just leave it like that because it sounds really, really messed up and weird. So that concludes our time together, and I hope you enjoyed watching how I flounder my way through production and songwriting. Goodbye.